Hello YouTube, back at you with another video. On this one I'm going to show you what I sold. As you can see right here, these are the lids that I sold. It's like some baby lids. Pretty much you have like the days of the week on them. And I saw this at the thrift store for at least $2.99, and I sold it for $20. Alright, let me see. Okay, the next item right here is some cords. And if you don't follow Joe FBA Mama, I'm gonna put her Instagram name in the video, but her name is Joe FBA Mama. She pretty much is like the queen of hard goods. I requested that y'all follow her. As you can see right here, this item I sold it for at least $23.04. And actually I found this at the thrift store for $5, or $4.99. And so I'm gonna flip it for more, and the shipping was at least around $2 or $3. So yeah, because I shipped it first class. So let me just show you the next item that I sold. Here you go. On the next item that I sold is another set of cords. I only paid $1 for it, and I sold it for $12. First class, which is gonna be under $3, of course. And this is another thing I learned from FBA Mama, which is she was selling cords, and I'm only comfortable selling them off of eBay. So far I sold that cord that I'm not sure what date, but it shows it in the video. But I sold it today for $12. Well, not today, but I sold it on that day for $12. All right, let me go to the next item. If any of you don't know anything about ink is really worth money. As you can see, I have like this little individual pack of ink. What happened was I went to the thrift store and I saw a box full of it. They at least had 10 packs in a plastic, never been used, practically new. And since I'm gonna sell it individually, I sold it for at least let me see, because I can't release the price on this video, but I know that somebody bought two of them, so it added up to $15. And so far I'm making profit, and I haven't sold all of them yet, but once ever I do, there's profit to be made, and I'll pretty much make more twice my money, since I did only pay $2 for the pack of ink. And since I haven't sold all of them, there's money to be made there, and I'm still gonna make money off of it. Let me just go to the next item. I really love selling remotes. Remotes are like my favorite electronics. They're like really small. People don't really look at them as worth money, or they mostly go by themselves. And my Goodwill sells the remotes mostly by $1, never more than that, just $1. And so I picked up this remote from my local Goodwill for $1, and I sold it for $16, at least around that price. And it's pretty much easy how I test out my remotes. I'm pretty sure I have a video explaining how I test out my remotes, but this was a working remote, and all I had to do was at least put the batteries in and make sure it works, and then list it, and it sold just immediately. All right, let me just show you the next item. Alright, this is another remote that I sold. Again, like I said, I picked up my remotes mostly $1 at my local Goodwill, and this sold for $29. Like I said, you could be surprised by what could be sold, what type of remotes could be worth. This is like a Panasonic, so of course it's really a really high brand, and people are most likely gonna buy it more of the price, or most likely want to buy that brand. So I sold it for $29, and I only paid $1 for the remote, and it works. And so let me just get on to the next item. Okay, right here is one of the clothes items that I sold. I'm not really a clothes reseller, but I'm trying to dabble into selling clothes. What I do, I mostly go into my Ross and pick up brand new shoes and resell them off of eBay. These shoes right here, I picked them up for $18.99. I did not actually sell it for $60. I actually took a best offer of $40. And I'm guessing I didn't make as much profit than I thought I would, because after shipping was $11, so I probably just made like $8 after fees after all that been done. But yeah, I know that maybe some of y'all are shoe heads. Maybe I know a little bit more about guys' shoes and probably think I'm crazy for taking the offer. I don't know, but like I said, I don't know too much about shoes, and I know that prices go down. And I did try to double check the prices before I took the best offer, and I'd rather just pretty much sell the item than to keep it hoarder inside my storage unit. So I gave it to the customer for $40. And let me just show you what next I sold this week. All right, this is one of the clearance items that I found at my local Goodwill, not my local Goodwill, but my local Walmart. This was selling on the shelf for $10. I picked up two of them, and one of them sold for $42.99, which is good because after shipping and everything like that, it was at least around $11 after shipping. So I did make a little bit money since I only paid $10 for it, and then the shipping was at least $13 to $11, and then I had a free box, so pretty much I didn't have to pay for a box or get a box. I already had a box hidden away in my storage unit. So that was good. That was a little bit money, and that was from my local Walmart clearance section. Let me just show you the next item that I sold. All right, and this is another item that I found in my local Walmart. Just another day, whenever I was just hanging out there, looking for stuff to resell. I came across this sideboard, from Tea Time. I pretty much remember that show because I grew up off of that show when I was young. But I saw this little toy, and it was selling for at least $6 off the clearance section. So I picked up at least two of them. Yeah, at least two of them. And this is one of them that's sold off my eBay account. And so far, it was in good condition. It was brand new. It was just all it needed to do is pretty much rip off the price tag off of it and listed, and it sold for $21. And like I said, I picked it up for $6, so it was a little bit money to be made. And I did first class shipping because it was so light, so I only paid $3 for the shipping. And so let me get on to the next items that I sold this week. All right, and this is what I sold off of Bonanza. If some of you don't know what Bonanza is, it's kind of like a second eBay. It's pretty much whenever I don't have no sales off of my eBay account, I could always depend on my Bonanza to have a sale, or at least my Amazon. And pretty much Bonanza can connect to your eBay account, and you don't have to list wherever you list on your eBay account, your Bonanza will have it on there. Right now I've been having an error with my Bonanza, so I may have to fix it. So I'm like I said, I may have to fix it because it's been keeping certain things that I already sold off of my eBay account on there, and then later on it sells on Bonanza, and I don't even have the item, and I had to drop ship it. So I'm pretty much had to figure out what's going on with my Bonanza store. But right here is another Tea Time toy that I sold. Is the sideboard toy that I mentioned a few seconds ago. I sold it off of Bonanza, and of course Bonanza kind of have some kind of fee where I did have it priced at $21, but whenever you have your thing listed off of Bonanza, it takes off a few bucks off of there due to the fees on Bonanza. So pretty much the person only paid $19 for it, and again I only paid $16 at my local Walmart for the item. And I listed it off of my eBay account, and it goes directly to onto my Bonanza store, and so it's sold. And so let me get on to the next item. All right, this is another clothes item that I sold, but it was on Bonanza. I sold some pair of shoes. Again, this is what I picked up from Ross, one of my Ross finds. I mostly pick up my shoes around to $18 to $16, or at least around that range. I know I picked this up at least for $18 or $17 at my Ross, or either Burlington. I'm thinking this is the one from Burlington. Because the one from Burlington I usually pay around $16.99. But I sold this for $42, and I did price it around $45 off of eBay, but the again Bonanza fees, they pretty much take it out where they take a few bucks off of there, so they actually end up paying $42 for it. All right, let me get next to the let me go to the next item real quick. All right, this board game I picked up from my local Goodwill. I picked this up. Well, it had a price tag of not 14, $4.99, but the guy behind the register gave it to me for $3.99 because we couldn't find the tag on it, and about time whenever he ringed it up, it was a little bit too late to tell him that it's actually supposed to be $4.99. But since they know me for so long, I guess he just allowed me to have it for $3.99. Right here is Cash and Flow. Of course, I sold it for $62 off of Bonanza. Um, like it. And if anyone wants to know, no, this wasn't stealed. This was like a used board game. It seemed like it was like new because whenever I got it, it didn't seem like none of the pages was rolling through because there was like a notepad in there, and none of it was rolling on. The pencils were all there and everything like that. Before I even get any board game or purchase board games, I made sure to count all the pieces. When I mean all the pieces, I mean all the pieces. I had to count the paper money and everything like that. The pretty much all the game pieces and everything like that before I end up buying them and selling them off of eBay. If there are parts that need to be done to it, then I'll order it. But if it's practically complete, then I'll pick it up. Or if it has one thing missing, then I'll pick it up and order off of eBay. But so far, it was completed. Counted all the pieces, all was there. Practically new, like I said, and sold for $62 off of Bonanza. All right, this is all I have for my haul of what I sold this week off of eBay and Bonanza. If you want me to make more videos in the future, please comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching my videos.